Hello and welcome to today's back-bending Vinyasa yoga flow. My name is Jessica and I will be guiding you through this all levels Vinyasa practice. No props are required and we will begin lying down on our backs in Shavasana. Take your time to arrive. And when you get there, bring your awareness to your breath. Soften or close down your gaze. Breathe in and out through your nose. And let yourself arrive. Focus on the present moment. Draw your right knee in towards your chest, give it a squeeze, and start to roll from side to side, massaging out the hip joint. Place your knee in your left hand, cross it over your body to the left, extend your right arm out to a T for a twist. Keep your shoulders and your chest facing up towards the ceiling. Draw your knee back in towards your chest, re-extend it, and bring your left knee in towards you. Start to rock it side to side. And then start to draw your knee all the way over to the right. Extend your left arm out to the side, inviting a twist. Maintain your deep breath. Draw your knee back in towards your chest. Plant the soles of the feet to the mat, close enough to your glutes that your fingers can brush your ankles. Press your palms into the mat. Press your feet into the mat. Lift your hips and your arms overhead. Inhale, bridge pose. Exhale, lower arms and hips back down. Inhale, press into your feet, roll your hips up, lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, lower down. Once more, inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, reach your arms overhead, and pause. If you notice your knees are flaring out, press them together, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your glutes. Take a deep inhale and exhale, lower down. Lift your feet off the mat so that your knees are stacked over your hips and that your shins are parallel. Bring the hands to the back of your head, lift your chest and shoulders up so that your low back is now pressing into the mat and you're starting to feel an engagement in your belly. Take a breath in. Exhale, tap your right toes to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap your left toes to the mat. Inhale, lift. Keep lifting up through your chest. Tap your right toes. Lift. Left toes. Lift. Keep alternating here. Starting to fire up through the core. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Twice more each side. And then hold at the top, lift up a little bit more, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release down, hug your knees into your chest, rock yourself up to tabletop, crossing at the ankles, knees under hips, shoulders over your wrists. Cat-cow, inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, curl and round the spine. Follow the flow of your breath. On your next inhale, dip the belly, send your hips back towards your heels. Exhale, curl and round your spine, lift yourself back up. Inhale, lower the belly, send your hips to your heels. Exhale, curl and round. Take it once more. Inhale back, exhale forward, and find a neutral spine. Engage your belly, draw your abdominals in, and extend your right leg out behind you. Cross it over to the left, gaze over to your foot. Side body stretch. Come back through to center, rebend your leg, extend your left leg out long, cross it over to the right, gaze over towards your toes. Come back through to center, walk your hands forward slightly, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Press your heels towards the mat, and it's okay if they don't touch. Keep a bend in your knees. Reach your tailbone towards the sky. Press your chest towards your thighs. Inhale and exhale. Look towards the top of the mat. Bend your knees. Step up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to thighs or shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up to a stand. Reach your arms overhead, palms together. Draw them down towards heart center. We'll take a few rounds of sun salutation A. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower your knees to the mat, keep your elbows in, lower all the way down to the ground. 3 baby cobras. Press your pelvis and your feet into the mat. Lift head, chest, and arms off of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Press yourself back up, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Exhale, gaze towards the top of the mat. Step, hop, or jump. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Palms touch. Draw them down to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back, lower your knees or keep them lifted. Slowly lower down all the way to the mat. This time, keep your palms underneath your shoulders, press into the mat, lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Exhale, gaze towards the top of the mat. Step, hop, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press to root to rise. Reach your arms up, palms together. Draw them in towards heart center. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms to the mat. Step back, plank pose. Take an inhale here. This time, maybe lowering down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, press yourself up, upward facing dog or cobra. Press your palms into the mat. Lift your thighs and knees off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Keep your hips square so that your legs are in a neutral position. Gaze to the top of the mat. Step your right foot forward in between your palms. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Low lunge. Take an inhale here. Exhale, reach your right arm to the back for a twist. Arms to a T. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Cactus. And exhale, frame your front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Keep it square. Gaze towards the top of the mat. Step your foot in between your palms. Lower your back knee. Inhale, lift up, low lunge. Exhale, right arm or left arm behind you. Gaze back, arms to a T. Inhale, reach up, cactus your arms. Frame your front foot, step back, plank pose. Take an inhale. Your version of Vinyasa, either coming down halfway or to the mat, cobra or upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Exhale, gaze to the top of the mat, bend your knees, step, hop, or jump, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, root to rise, reach your arms up towards the sky, palms together, hands towards heart center. Mountain pose. Take a moment to catch your breath. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky, palms together, maybe gaze towards your thumbs for a back bend. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms down, step back to plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Gaze towards the top of your mat. Step your right foot through in between your palms. Lower your back knee down. Reach up, low lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach back up, cactus your arms. And this time, plant your hands to the inside of your foot. Rotate your shin inwards so that you're in a modified warrior two position. Your knee is stacked over your ankles, generous bend. Inhale, reach your arm, left arm up overhead for modified side angle. Press into your right foot, start to straighten your leg, rotate yourself, plant your left hand beside your left knee. Reach your right arm up overhead, modified plank. Sweep your right arm down in front of you, walk it up back to the front of the mat, half splits. Inhale, lift up nice and long. Exhale, fold forward any amount. Inhale, lift up. Rebend into your front knee. Step your feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up towards the sky. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Gaze towards the top of the mat. Step your foot in between your palms at the top of your mat. Lower your foot down. Reach your arms up, low lunge. Exhale, twist. Reach your left arm back. Inhale, lift up, cactus your arms. Plant both palms in between or in front of your left thigh. Rotate your shin back. Reach your right arm up and over your ear, modified side angle. Use your left hand to press your knee open. Engage your legs, engage your core, press yourself up, windmill your arms to the back of the mat, modified plank pose. Sweep your arms forward, walk yourself back towards the front of the mat. Half splits. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lower down. Rebend into your front leg. Step your foot back, plank pose. Take an inhale here. Vinyasa, lower down. Cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze towards the top of the mat. Step, hop, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach your arms up, palms together, maybe gaze back at the thumbs. Draw your hands towards heart center. Step your feet wide on your mat, feet parallel towards the short edges. Interlace your hands behind your back, press your fists down and away from your body, roll your shoulders back, gaze up. And exhale, bend at the hips, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. Release the clasp of your hands, bring your palms down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands towards your hips, press up, lift to stand. Heels in, toes out, hands to heart center, sink your hips low, goddess. Keep pressing your knees open. Keep a neutral spine, lift up long through the crown of your head. Option to reach your arms up overhead, cactus your arms. Broaden your chest, roll your shoulder blades back. Sink a little deeper. And exhale, stand. Face your right toes towards the top of your mat. Kick your back heel towards the back so that you're at a 45-degree angle. Bend into your front knee. Reach your arms out. Warrior two. Gaze over your front fingertips. Take a generous bend in your knee. Tuck your tailbone so it's reaching towards the earth. Chest and torso facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm up, left arm down. Inhale, side angle, forearm to knee. Reach your left arm up towards your ear. Gaze over towards underneath your armpit. Inhale, press yourself back up, straighten your leg, turn your toes in, kick your left toes towards the back edge of the mat now. Kick your right heel back, warrior two, second side. Sink deep into your hips, reach long through your fingertips, gaze over your left fingers. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Use core strength to lift yourself back up, straighten your front legs, and turn towards the top of your mat. Step up, mountain pose. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Gaze towards your thumbs, palms together, maybe add a back bend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant both hands to the mat, step back, plank pose. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Extend your arms back behind you. Press your pubic bone into the mat, lift your feet up. Stay here or lift your arms off the mat, reaching through the crown of your head, locust pose. Create space in your spine. And exhale, let it go. Option to come back into locust pose or find your way into bow pose. Bend your knees and grab onto your feet with your hands. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Press through your feet into your palms. Lift yourself up, bow pose. Take 3 breaths here. Exhale, lower down. Make a pillow with your palms. Take a rest. Rock your hips side to side. Press yourself back up to a kneeling position so that you're lifted on towards your knees. Place your hands on your low back. Lengthen your spine. Reach your tailbone down towards the mat. Send your hips forward. Roll your shoulders back. Broaden your chest. And start to press your hips forward. Camel pose. Maybe you start to gaze back. Option to bring your hands towards heart center. Lengthen through the front of your body. Squeeze your glutes. Keep pressing your hips forward. Lift out of your lower back. And exhale, slowly come on out. Sit your hips towards your heels. Relax your hands down. Maybe close or soften your gaze. Take a moment to rest. Shift your weight to the right side. Reach your left arm out beside you. Lift your right hand up and over your head, side bend. Slowing down the practice now. Option to bend your elbow, rest your forearm on your head. Inhale, draw yourself back up. Pick up your hips and move them over to the left side. Reach your right arm out beside you. Lift your left arm up and over your head. Side bend. Option again to bend your elbow. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Swing your legs out in front of you. Extend your left leg out long. Bend your right leg. Place the sole of your foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And either stay here or walk your hands forward fold. After back bends, this can be a very intense posture to fold forward, so only go as low as you feel comfortable. Listen to your body. Bring awareness back to your breath. Lift yourself back up. Hug your knee in towards your chest. Wrap your left arm around your knee. Send your right hand behind you. Lengthen through the crown of your head and exhale, twist. On your exhale, release the twist. Extend your right leg long. Bend your left knee. Bring the sole of your foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, lift up nice and tall and either stay here or walk yourself forward, head to knee pose. Press into your palms to lift yourself back up. Draw your knee in towards your chest. Wrap your right arm around your leg. Squeeze it in. Lengthen the crown of your head up tall. And exhale, twist. Maybe gazing over your left shoulder. On your exhale, release the twist. Extend both legs out long. Find your way onto your back, either coming into constructive rest pose or shavasana. So either spreading your feet wide towards the edges of the mat and letting your knees fall in together, or extend both legs out long, either placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, or resting your arms beside you. Taking this time for integration, letting the practice settle into the body, and taking some rest for a few minutes. Bring some awareness back to your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Draw your knees in towards you. Give yourself a squeeze. And then roll over onto any side. Take a moment to pause. And when you're ready, press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Draw your hands together towards heart center. We'll close with a releasing breath in through the nose, sighing it out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Bowing forward, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's backbending vinyasa flow. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment on what you thought, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Bye.